Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Well, Edmilson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no... Big header! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Kohler demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Galatasaray have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been slipped through. That is a brilliant interception. Galatasaray leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Can he get onto this? He has found a way through. Crossed. Oh, what a climb! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Galatasaray are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's really well manoeuvred and smartly reclaimed. Tries to play it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Ibrahimovic. Great defending, strong and determined. Gattuso. That pass has been well intercepted. Roberto. Beckham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cannavaro. And it's Hullet. Now it's Gattuso. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Vieira is there and he can pick it up. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, that's well spotted. He won't be happy with that one. And the counter is on.
Galatasaray have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. Played into space. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. That's a good run down the left. Gattuso. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good spread. In toward... He gets big! Oh, it's come off the upright. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nice interception, well timed. Ibrahimovic. Oh, they can break here. Chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Maradona. Ibrahimovic. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's had it taken off him. And it's Lam. Gattuso has created one goal already. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Stoichkov. Nicely weighted ball. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ibrahimovic. Hullet. Roberto. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Added time.
Threads one in. Look at the space here. Oh, what a ball! Ibrahimovic! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Beckham with the cross. And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Galatasaray really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day.
Substitution for
Galatasaray sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Coming on to replace
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Not the most accurate pass. And he plays one through. He rises! It's in! The second half sparked straight into life. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Up he goes! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Galatasaray really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Gattuso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Lam. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto. Tries to pass it through. Bellingham plays it in. De Ligt can get it clear. Maradona. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Turan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get rid. And he's intervened well there. No, he's not getting his way this time. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Hullet. Galatasaray are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Pass is just off target. He's given the time to pick a pass. And he cuts out the supply. Caresses it through. Gattuso is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham. To Roberto. Looking for the run. Now it's Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared away. Bellingham! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bellingham has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Joshua Kimmich.
And he's there to clear it.
Galatasaray surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lahm knocks it into space. Gattuso has it out wide and in space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. To Roberto. Chance! Oh, it's come in for the pieces! He's scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Galatasaray could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still... And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Corner! Good stop. Decent chance. And that is doing no harm at all.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 2.
So here comes the
Henderson.
substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Lahm could try cutting inside here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is as far as it goes. Galatasaray can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are.